Hi everyone, and welcome to Cat Scratch Kitchen. Today we're going to make another great convenience item to keep in your pantry, scalloped potato sauce mix. Now I love potatoes in every form, but for some reason we only make scalloped potatoes for special occasions, a birthday meal or a gathering of friends. But with this mix in the pantry, that scalloped potato dish becomes an everyday comfort food. I'm going to show you how to make it for one recipe, but you can easily multiply the ingredients for larger dishes to serve more people or to divide into individual containers or resealable bags for future meals. Then we'll take the steps to make this mix into a delicious side dish. So are you ready? Grab your apron and let's get started. I'm going to mix up the scalloped potato mix for just one dish, and it's 1 tablespoon of non-fat dry milk, 1 tablespoon of flour, a tablespoon of cornstarch, a teaspoon of salt, a half a teaspoon of onion powder, and 2 good pinches of pepper. And mix together, that's all you need for your sauce mix. Now you can do it as you go like this as you're going to be making it, or if you want to, like I've done, you can mix a bunch of it up at one time, store it in a jar, and you know you need 3 tablespoons of it for your next time you make your scalloped potatoes. Now to mix up your scalloped potatoes, you're going to want to preheat your oven to 400 degrees. We need about 3 cups of sliced potatoes. You don't want them any more than about 1/8 of an inch thick, and you can cut them up in your food processor or on a mandolin. We need 1 cup of hot water, and we want to add our potatoes to that water. And it's not going to cover them, and just put the lid on, and we want to bring it to a quick simmer until the potatoes just start to become tender. It's going to be about 5 minutes. The potatoes are tender now, and what we want to do is we want to drain the water off of the potatoes into a 1.5 quart baking dish. Now we'll add 1/3 cup of milk and our scalloped potato sauce mix and mix it up. Now we're just going to layer our potatoes in. I like to put a couple of layers at a time just so that the sauce gets in between all the potatoes. Now we're just going to dot the top with about 1.5 tablespoons of butter, and it's ready to put in the oven for about 25 minutes. Just like that, you have a new pantry staple to add to your arsenal. Remember, you can always put that imagination beanie on and find ways to make these jazzy potatoes even jazzier. Add some cheese for a take on au gratin potatoes, or add some different spices and herbs for a take on your favorite international dish. Thanks for joining us in the kitchen today, and I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Now, as always, this recipe is just below the like button, as well as a link so that you can print it out. Please take a second to subscribe and come back next week for another delicious recipe. And until then, have fun in the kitchen.